millions of Seventh-day Adventist church members, the quarterly lessons given are the same and it's well coordinated.
Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. I'm wondering, are you a part of any sort of organization of pastors or religious leaders in the Twin Cities area? Like, it could be like a formal board or a group, a coordinating network that you're a part of, that you meet with regularly?
Under Minnesota Conference, we have a network of pastors of the Seventh-day Adventist churches, and also we have informal connection with non-Seventh-day Adventist churches in the Twin Cities, even with the leaders of the mosques, Islam. We have connection with them.
And what are those connections like?
Community issues, as faith-based the community, we meet to discuss about positive things that we can contribute in our community. That's the main thing. We don't have to preach only about heaven, but also on earth we have responsibilities, to carry out.
Can you could you let me know about some issues that you've organized with these leaders, these interfaith leaders on?
Can you help me to give you a better answer?
Sure. So, what types of issues have you worked with what types of community issues have you worked with these leaders from different faiths on? So you mentioned local issues. What type of local issues do you work on?
For example, during the pandemic, COVID, for prayer, on these issues. Just hold a second. Somebody is knocking the door.
No worries.
Come on, Mas. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Yes, then the other thing is whenever there are some crises, in the community, we come together, when we meet and we discuss and we talk about. Yes.
Okay. I'm wondering if you've
just a minute.
Sure.
We can talk now.
Okay, great, thank you. So you were mentioning how you worked with this organization over COVID issues, but then also other issues that arise at the local level. What types of issues were those, and what did you do?
For example, one example I can give you is there was a time when there was some young men were killed and by unknown individuals. That was 2016, or just giving you an example.
Sure.
Yeah, we met as a community, to pray together, to encourage the family. And also, how we could work with, the local authorities, in identifying sources of this problem. To advise the young men and women, how to, avoid, unforeseen things, as much as possible. So that's one typical case. And the second one is whenever there is death in the community, we come together to support each other emotionally, financially, because there is a cost of, funeral, burial, and so on and so on. We support each other in a tremendous way. The local community support each other during the time of when there is death in the community. It doesn't matter whether the person is Catholic or Adventist or Muslim or Orthodox or Lutheran. It doesn't matter. As a Seventh-day Adventist church member, as a pastor, I have to play exemplary role so that we all support each other.
Okay.
These are some of the leadership role we play in the community as pastors.
Yeah.
I can't say, the pastor is not me, it's the other guy in Lutheran church. I can't say that. I go there and play important role in the community.
So when you're in these spaces with different pastors of different, denominations and faiths, how do you see your own role? Like you mentioned that, you're there to work alongside them. Do you see your work to be your responsibility to be a community member, or to, spread the gospel in these specific contexts?
The main thing in there is, to leave the commission that is given to us,
Okay.
That is to do good to our neighbors, to each other, not only by word and by action. And emotionally and also for physical needs, we try to be present, and that's part of the gospel commission given to us.
Okay. I'm wondering, do you or do other members of the church participate in local public events as representatives of the church?
Yes, we do, in public events. For example, July 4th is one of the big public events in which we take part.
What do you do on July 4th?
We, one way in which we show our presence is like tracts that have health messages, and our nurses are out in the community to give support in case of anything, and also to be part of the fun. We take out the kids and play and mix and mingle and interact. That's one thing. New Year time, for example, when the year end comes, we visit each other in different churches. There is a major event in one church, we take part, we invite, from different communities. And sometimes we do have, meal where we invite people and eat together. As an immigrant, for us, meal is not just food. It's a time for networking, socializing, and so on. Can you hold a second for me, please?
Of course, yes.
Hello?
Yes. Hello? Hello? No worries. Apologies.